Good morning, guys, and let's see who's up today. It's frosty outside. My windscreen, my van is all frosted up. So welcome to day 2 of Frisbee Community Church's week of prayer and fasting. So today we're going to be speaking about Jesus' death, but let's see if I comes on first. If I was the first thing up today. Nobody yet. Glenda, all right. Morning, Glenda. Margaret Morgan. Oh, Kev, you're third. As well, does he? Abdi's in good time. Anna Dunn's, she's near late for class. Richard Walker. So good morning, Abdi. I've been outside. How many been outside today yet? I say it's getting icy. Morning, Miriam. Morning, Richard. Oh well, it's quite difficult talking to a screen. I miss speaking to people face to face. But here we go. I'm not very much into WhatsApp and lives and that sort of stuff. It's the first time I've ever done this. Well, there's a heap of folk here this morning. Even my wife's up. Master Ritchie, you're up at this time of day. I get killed for saying that. So, here we go. I think that's Abdi. That's Abdi coming on now. Hear you loud and clear. Okay, thanks, Kev. So this morning, I was just it's 8:02. Should I start yet? Right, I'll just start. Later comers can just catch up. So this morning, I've been asked to speak on Jesus' death. And, oh man, just lost a good chum a couple of days ago, John Watt. And death is final. Okay, and death is permanent. When death happens, there's no other chapter to be written. And there's no other words to be written about a person, because they're dead. But Jesus' death was different. His death opened up a whole new chapter and a whole new way of living. And when he came with a purpose, and his purpose was to die. And a lot of it just goes against so much things that we think that your purpose for being here is to live. But his purpose was to die and to pave a way through all the red tape, through all the religion, through all the ins and outs of things. And he just paved a way, and he lived his life in such an example for us that is even relevant today. And his death just changed everything. His death took away the sacrifices of animals. His death was a fresh start. His death was brilliant. Nobody saw it coming. And he conquered so much and paid a never-ending bill of sin that could never be paid. And this is why we are celebrating this morning, is because of his death. Paid. Did such a cost for us and brought us such a freedom. If when he came, we would still be sacrificing animals this morning. We would still be trying to pay our way and pay our sin off. But his death paid it all. And this is why I am here this morning, to share about his death, because it's a thing to be celebrated. His death is a celebration of the pain of sin. And his death opened up a whole new realm. At the very start, it says the Spirit of God hovered the waters. You never really see the Holy Spirit unless you really look for him in the Old Testament. But when Jesus came, he came in a new way. People had never experienced God before. He came in flesh. God took off his kingly robes in heaven. And he came in the form of a man. and he lived, and he grew, and he walked the streets of earth. And as he came, and as he died, he said, but I'm never going to leave you. I'm never going to forsake you. And when I go, I'm going to send the Holy Spirit. And here he comes, and he died, and he left. And you get what he's out of now? He says he's sitting at the right hand of the Father, and he's sitting in heaven. As he went to heaven, he went in bodily form. Now, if you think about how do you get from earth to heaven in bodily form, but he left in the clouds, and he was caught up into heaven in the clouds. And he says, I am going to send the Holy Spirit. And this is what we have a relationship with. We have a relationship with the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit leads us and guides us and helps us every single day. And the Holy Spirit says, Jesus says, and through the Holy Spirit, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. If ever you're going through the day, whether it's bereavement, whether it's joy, whether it's celebration, I am with you. I am with you. I will never, ever leave you. And right at this very minute in time, if you're in your bed, the Holy Spirit is with you. He watched over you as you slept at night. He was there with you as you put your head down. He will be with you when you put your head down at night. Or whatever you may go through, he will be with you. And this is the beauty of the relationship we have with God. And this is why we're celebrating communion this morning, is because we can have a relationship with God. And today, he silently watches over you as you sleep. Today, he's with you everywhere you go. And today, he'll be with you no matter whatever you're going through. We don't care if it's going to happen today, but he cans. And he's got our word to it. And we just got to simply trust in him and believe in him that he will see it through until the end. And hey, guys, our relationship with God can be so special. You can choose to have God on the sidelines in your life and just be a silent friend. But he wants to be more than that. He wants to be a vocal friend in your life. He wants to be a vocal voice in your life. And he wants to speak to you. He wants to talk to you. He wants to be there every step of the way. And whenever you're going through situations, he's there. In the good and the bad, in the mountaintops and the valley, he's with you every step of the way. So this morning, as I take us bread, and I take us juice, I celebrate his death. And very soon, this next few days, we'll be celebrating his resurrection. But today, let's remember his death paid for our sin. Let's today remember that his death paved a new way. You never have to have guilt in your life, but you can have the freedom that his death paid for. So guys, that's my thoughts for the day. A wee bit emotional when you speak about this sort of stuff. But it's because of the freedom that we're here. It's because the realization that God is with us. He never ever fails. So there we go, guys. It's a happy theme, you would think. Death is such a dear and final thing. But his death is a celebration that you can make it. No matter what a day brings, you can make it because he died for you that you might live. And while there's life, there is hope. Remember that. You might be praying for some folk you think there's no hope for. But while there's life, there's hope. And I've seen so much people that was hopeless situations being transformed through the power of Jesus' death. So there you go, guys. Have a great day and be blessed. Okay, bye.